Welcome back to Skeesh. We're going over episode 12, the finale of Gundam GQuuuuuuX. We're going to get all the loose ends tied up, hopefully, and I feel like this is going to be a pretty hype episode, so let's just jump right into it and see what goes on. I just want to take a second. If you are like watching along with this, you've already seen it, or you didn't notice it, go back and around this time frame, like 2 minutes. The music in the background is like really hyping up this scene, and there's been a new Gundam spotted, so I'm assuming that's the one that we saw at the ending of episode 11. But the music is really playing a huge part in this, and it's just adding to like the suspense and the epicness of this. Okay, the White Devil Gundam is literally RX-72, like the OG Gundam, and I just think that's like the coolest shit ever, because one thing this series has done that I really liked is the callbacks to like the old Gundam. Like Char's here, the old animation style, the old sounds, and they literally brought in RX-72 as like the final boss type deal, and that's just really fucking cool. Now I'm a little more confused because it seemed like Shuji was just trying to protect Lala so Char wouldn't kill her, but now it looks like he's going to try and kill Lala. A lot of flip-flopping going on here, and it's maybe I'm just misunderstanding some things, but I'm sure we'll find out if we just keep watching the episode. But a little confused here, bro. And it's cool, even in like the background here, it's like old, super old animations from like the original Gundam with RX-72. It's just like awesome callbacks. It's super nostalgic. Okay, so in that scene, absolutely awesome like animation and old style stuff, but Char was just killed, and it looks like Lala created another world where Char is alive. So I'm unsure if real Char is dead, and what we've been seeing is like the recreation of fake Char or whatnot. But Char was killed in the last sequence. Alright, so just a slight recap on like what has happened. There's been like this loop of endless universes where Char is killed and Lala hates that so much where she creates a new one, and they keep having it's like the same effect. The White Gundam is constantly killing Char, so the White Gundam has showed up now, and Shuiji wants to destroy this universe so Char does not get killed, saving Lala from that broken heart fate. And you know, that makes sense. And now I'm curious who is piloting the White Gundam, because currently I have no idea. I'm like amazed at how quickly certain things happen. Like Char literally, I feel like Lady Cassilia's death would have been more like drawn out, but it really wasn't. It was just Char got a hold of a bazooka and just blew up the bridge and killed everyone inside. Like she's dead now. That's it. A little bit of what I expected. I expected them to fight back against Shuichi. I'm curious what happens here. Like, Machu is obviously in love with Shuichi, so is Nyan. But are they going to work together to stop Shuichi? Char's also on their side. The White Gundam's probably going to get in the way. I'm curious about Nyan's part in this. I have a lot of questions here. I think Shuichi is piloting the White Gundam. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Machu and Nyan made up. They are now fighting as Mavs, which I kind of expected. It just took a lot longer to get to that point. I didn't expect it to be like episode 12 where that finally happened. I kind of thought it would be earlier on in the series. But alas, here we are, and it looks like they're going to attempt to stop Shuichi. Whether that involves killing him, I don't know. Now the commander and Char are fighting. I didn't see that coming at all. Just constantly twists and turns here. Constantly twists and turns. Thought Nyan was dead there for a second, but it looks like she did make it out. Like the ejection thing, kind of that we saw when Machi went to Earth. So it doesn't look like Nyan is dead yet. I hope she doesn't die, but I don't know how they're going to defeat the giant White Gundam. Like this guy's, he's huge. He's grown absolutely massive. Char is busy fighting the commander, so the only one left to fight the giant White Gundam is Machu. So in the romantic side of things, it appears Shuji was in love with Lala. So basically Machu and Nyan are in that unrequited love, I guess. Alright, I know I just said like Shuji was in love with Lala, but I guess he's in love with Machu. Again, a lot of twists and turns here. Okay, so we kind of got a head count after like that ridiculously big explosion sucked what seemingly like so a bunch of shit into it. Commander is alive. Char is alive, but he lost his uniform because that was the memory that Lala had of him, so he is back to like I guess himself, but Char is alive. Homeboy who was trying to kill Commander is alive, Nyan's alive, and Machu is alive. So I guess my theory was a little wrong. We haven't seen Shuji. Whether or not he comes back, I don't know. Let's continue and find out. I was just thinking about, like, before I started filming this, I was wondering what happened to the crew who were in the mech battles, they were wagering with. We haven't seen them in like so many episodes. One of them's here. There were still like two more. I'm sure they'll show up here in a second, but I was just kind of curious about like what happened to those people. All right, that was the end of episode 12 of Gundam GQuuuuuuX, the finale, and it has come to a close. And I would say overall that was an extremely happy ending compared to what I kind of thought going in and then progressing through the show. I'm totally happy with that ending. Almost no one died. No one that I liked died, which is extremely surprising. And I'm totally cool with that. So that was Gundam GQuuuuuuX. I really enjoyed this series. It was a fun, quick 12-episode Gundam series that I think would be a good introduction for people because it does have a ton of the old Gundam aspects. So if someone's curious about Gundam, they can see like low-key the origins of Gundam and then its progression a little bit. The story was a little bit hard to follow at times, but overall I was very happy with that series. If you guys enjoyed that, let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and we will see you next time for whatever show we decide to follow next. So if you enjoyed anything, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you guys in the next Geesh video.